Good morning, YouTube. It is day 8. Yeah, day 8. Raining again in the morning and kind of windy, but not bad. I think it's gonna clear up. I mean, that seems to be how it goes here. Is it rains a little bit, and then by 10 o'clock in the morning, it's usually pretty clear. But it's kind of a different one. It's not like puffy clouds, just kind of gray. So this is a new kind of rain for us. We'll see. Hopefully that works out. But the plan for the day is to go diving at 11. Then we're gonna go snorkeling at 3:30, and then do a night dive at I think it was 6 something, 6:45, something like that. Meg and I have never done a night dive. We've gone night snorkeling once or twice, so this will be a new experience. Hopefully it'll be pretty cool. I don't know if we'll be able to record much or not, but we'll try, because why not? So that's the plan for the day. I'm going to start off by just reviewing some of our videos, editing a video, sitting here just enjoying the peace and quiet, and trying to stay dry, stay out of the rain. And that's kind of the plan for the day. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so I just edited a video. Actually it was the day 3 video, so I'm like 5 days behind on my editing, but whatever. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of the place while I'm walking around. It's kind of rainy still. It's calm. Pretty sure that that's bat poop. It's always in the same spot, like every single day. I bet you there's a bat that lives right there. Yeah. So these lead to the other beach on the other side of the island, which we haven't been there yet. We'll have to do that. That is the restaurant. And I'm heading over to the dive center so I can check my email. Just right there. There's the jetty. That's where all the boats come and go. Alright. Well, there we are. Alright. Finished up breakfast. Heading back to the room. Gonna put on my suit. Get ready for the... Ooh, don't step in the bat poo. Get ready for the 11 o'clock dive. It's starting to clear up. No rain at the moment. Maybe we'll get some sunshine in the next hour or two, hopefully. That we can get some better pictures and see better. It's only downside is when it's dark like this, you can't see very well down at like 60 feet, so we'll see. But all right, let's go diving. Oh yeah, just got back from diving. Gonna sit here for a few minutes waiting for Megan to finish taking a shower. Then we're gonna go grab lunch and then go snorkeling at about 2 or 3:30. It's right now about 1 o'clock. So lots of people out snorkeling today. I think it's because the water is so calm and it's high tide right about now, which is when you want to go snorkeling. So perfect conditions. Just a perfect day, just super nice out. I mean, the sun's not out, but actually it's kind of nice because it's not as hot. So it's very pleasant. Snorkelers. That's probably about out at the where the reef kind of goes to a wall and goes straight down. It's pretty cool.
Just anybody help. You know I need someone help.
I'm so pissed at myself. I just recorded all the stuff we just talked about in slow-mo
Yeah,
and
I'm
lost all the
pissed
sound.
too.
So we're going night diving, but Megan told her story about bashing her head in.
I'll tell it again.
She'll tell it again. God damn it. Remind me to check this stupid fucking thing if it's in slow-mo or not. I hate that. What? Alright, Sony. Anyone who works for Sony, if you hear me, make it so slow-mo can record fucking audio. Alright? Thanks. What is that, Megan?
Well, this is some type of little cake and chocolate and something, but this is purple sweet potato ice cream, which is interesting to get the sweet potato like with the ice cream texture. It's unusual, I guess, for an American palate.
So, Megan demanded I bring the camera to dinner because...
No, because why did that happen?
Because I flubbed earlier and had it all recorded in slow motion.
Which doesn't record audio.
So there's no audio from earlier.
And I don't like to, the further away you get from an incident, the less authentic it is, So, on this episode of Whining with Megan, we're drinking Unduragaga, or Indonesian champagne, or something.
It's from Indonesia. It's
I don't know.
imported.
Maybe. Anyway, so today, wonderful day. Snorkeling was fabulous, and so we're out snorkeling, just Dan and I and the one guide, Nelson, who is a very sweet and competent snorkel instructor / guide. And so one of the corals they have here, like they do in many places in the South Pacific, is called Dendronepthia. And Dendronepthia is this gorgeous, like, rainbow-colored, well, it comes in every color variety, soft coral, doesn't have a skeleton, and it grows on the underhang of rocks and basically on the underside of things, because it doesn't photosynthesize. It just wants to filter nutrients out of the water. So that's why you won't generally see it in the sun, and you'll see it on the underhang, because it doesn't care for sunlight, but it cares very much for good current, so it can suck nutrient out of the current. I'm like obsessed with Dendronepthia. Some of you probably know that Dan and I are very we nerd out to marine fish tanks, and we have a huge reef tank at home. And so, I'm a competent swimmer. I'm not a huge athlete, but I'm a competent swimmer. But because the Dendronepthia is hanging on the underside of rocks and overhangs, I'm getting very close to the rocks, and there was there was moderate current where we were when we were swimming. And so, over time, the rock face in the ocean, there's these pinnacles, and the water will erode the rock such that the water right below and above, it forms like a mushroom shape in the rock. And so when you come up from free diving, if you're not careful, your head will hit this rock overhang. And of course, I was very intensely focused on the rock overhang. No, excuse me. I wasn't intensely focused on the rock overhang. I was intensely focused on getting good pictures of Dendronepthia. And multiple times where we were snorkeling, Dan was like, yo, watch those rocks, man. These rocks by your heads, man. And I'm like, yeah, rocks by my head. And so I was doing good. At one point, I was just, with my non-dominant arm, just sticking it up like this. So when I came up, like, my hand would hit first, so I wouldn't bang my head. And then I got probably lazy, and so I came up from shooting Dendronepthia, dive down, free dive, shoot with the of course, because I'm snorkeling, I'm not scuba diving, and so you click, and then I came up, I rose, and I was like, bam, is it bam, and it's like, oh, I had, and so I came up and Dan's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm not okay. And of course it was entirely my fault. Dan goes, oh, you're bleeding. And I look at my hand, and it's a very superficial little cut, thankfully not visible. It's under my hair. But yeah, no, it bled out, and there was blood coming down my face, and we're in open water in the Pacific Ocean, and yeah, my head was like a little goose egg developing. But that was the excitement of our snorkel trip today. I got good pictures of Dendronepthia, though.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
It was.
Got to do it for the pictures.
Yep.
There's her story. I like the part where she makes it sound like I'm a jerk for asking if she's okay. I should never be concerned about my wife's health or sanity.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh no, don't worry, you're bleeding. It's cool. You're fine.
I felt really bad for our guide, our snorkel guide.
Yeah, well.
He looked really concerned. He was like, shit. Fucking Americans. You know, maybe you shouldn't get so fucking close to that giant rock wall.
So the best part about it is, as she was going into this little like channel, the current was really strong. She's like, "Oh, it's mild." No, it was really strong. And I was like, "Hey, Meg, probably shouldn't go in there. It's gonna be pretty strong current." No. And actually, in the back of my mind, I thought, "Oh, this is not gonna go well." And then about 30 seconds later, she comes out. Oh.
Hey. Left. Well-behaved women rarely make history.
That's gonna wrap it up tonight. We're gonna go to bed. So we'll be diving, lots of diving tomorrow. Oh, and we did a night dive tonight, our first one ever, which was sweet. So you guys have seen that footage.
That was fucking badass.
Yeah, we'll be doing that some more because that was sweet. So tomorrow we've got dives scheduled early in the morning and stuff, and we're like probably gonna be the only ones on the dive boat because everyone's going to Jellyfish Lake. So
Which we didn't plow.
yeah, we did that in Plow, so we thought we'd skip it here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna go to bed.